Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to be doing something called an essay plan. So I'm pretty sure in English so far in school you guys would have used an essay plan that your teacher would have taught you, but today we're going to use a version that I have created that may help you write a better essay up until year 12. Okay, it's been a while since I made my last video, so today we are just going to be focusing on our essay planner, and you guys are more than welcome to take a look at this planner that I have here in front of you and plan your essays like that. Okay, you are welcome to adapt this template as necessary and add extra paragraphs if you need, and that's especially something you may need in year 11 and 12. So the first part that we do for an essay is the introduction, and we start off with a general introductory remark to introduce what we are going to be speaking about. So let's say if we are going to be writing something about a novel, about something we have watched, or maybe just a topic that we are going to introduce to the reader, then that's where we talk about the background of it. If we are going to be writing about a novel or a story, then we introduce the name of the author, when it was published, and things like that. Then we create a thesis statement, or we talk about the scope and the nature of what we are about to be speaking in our essay. Then we talk about the features used to answer our question. Now, I also have a video for language conventions. This is generally where we speak about the language conventions we've used to actually, or we will be using in each of the paragraphs of our essay. Could be a metaphor, simile, could be onomatopoeia, etc. Different kinds of language features. It could be SWOT codes as well for visual techniques, and also visual features like camera angles, camera distance, background, foreshadowing, etc. Different kind of features can be used in this case. Then the last thing we do as part of our introduction, sorry, let me just quickly fix up this section here, is the summary. So we just make a concluding statement to finish off the essay here. In my next video, I'll go through a proper example so that you're able to see what you're expected to do in an introduction. Okay, now for paragraph, very simple structure that you would have all learned in year 8 up until year 12, deal structure. Now I like to have mine as an extended deal where I'm explaining things in detail depending on what the question is asking me. So you start off with your topic sentence where you introduce the language feature and what the topic of that particular paragraph is going to be based on. Now always remember your topic sentence must relate to the question you're answering, and it should be answering the question itself as well. Followed by an example. This is generally a quotation, could be a scene from a movie, could be like a visual technique from a picture if that's what you're analyzing. Then you go on to explain the topic sentence and the example as part of the detailed explanation. This is basically the meaty part of your paragraphs, where you at least write 3 to 4 sentences to explain and back up the topic sentence with the example itself, keeping in mind that you're actually trying to answer the question at the end of the day. Then link the summary to the overall theme of the question that you're trying to answer. Same thing for paragraph 2. You introduce a new topic sentence followed by an example. Could be a quote, could be a scene from a text, could be anything that you're talking about. Could be, if it's a persuasive essay, you're trying to back up with a real world example. Could be statistics as well, and you explain it into 3 or 4 sentences to really convince the reader that you know what you're talking about and you're answering the question directly to your reader. Then you end by linking the summary as well to the overall theme of the essay. Same thing with paragraph 3. That's all you have to do, is to write a deal paragraph, ensuring that everything is in place and it makes sense. The last is the conclusion. This is where you sum up your ideas. You speak in general about what you have written in your paragraph 1, 2, 3. You can write more paragraphs as well, no problem. And you finish off with some recommendations if needed, but it's not necessary. It's basically another introduction, but summarized to speak about what you have written in the couple of paragraphs before the conclusion. Okay. Now this is what a simple deal structure looks like, and like I've said in my other video, in the previously that I will be making another video with a proper example for the essay. So with the teal paragraph, topic sentence is what introduces the main idea or the argument of the paragraph. Explanation explains the topic sentence in detail, and the evidence is what provides the evidence, examples, or quotes to support the explanation. And the link or the summary is what links back to the main argument or transitions to the next paragraph. With the teal paragraph, so your T, for example, in here I've written climate change is one of the most pressing global issues of our time. What would be a good example is rising temperatures and shifting weather patterns are impacting ecosystems and human livelihoods. For example, the frequency of extreme weather events like floods and bushfires in Australia has increased significantly over the past decade. These impacts demonstrate the urgent need for coordinated global action to reduce carbon emission. Thank you so much for listening. I hope this video has been helpful. I will try and link the essay template in the description box, so feel free to give it a share, like, and comment down below. Thank you. Bye-bye.